I thought I would share this old FNAF project I made on Khan Academy. It says it was made 11 years ago, so I would have been about 11 or 12 at the time, so this was 3 or 4 years before I made my Mabel model. I would say the character itself looks pretty nice. I did use references, so I was able to get it more accurate than my from memory models. You can also click to make the background and eyes red. I think it's also worth showing how I made it though, too. It was all made with the Khan Academy Processing.js programming language. It has a variable for the animatronic, which we'll get to later, a draw loop, if statements to check the animatronic variable, and then a whole bunch of fill commands and ellipses, and occasional other shapes. The fill command sets the RGB value of the next shapes you make. Luckily there's a UI for it as well. The ellipse command creates an ellipse with the first 2 values as the X and Y coordinates and the next 2 values as the width and height. I won't go into how all the other shapes work, but I think you get the idea. All of this was created by typing in numbers and tweaking it until it looked right. Now, you've probably already realized that I made more than one animatronic here, so let's show the others. You actually have to edit the script itself to change the character, which is pretty poor design. I'll do golden_Freddy first. The variable is stored as a string, so the underscore could have just been a space, but whatever. As you can see, it's just the same model with the colors changed and its eyes gone. When you click on this one, glowing dots appear for the eyes. Let's look at Bonnie next. I would say that Bonnie is definitely not as good as Freddy, but I still think that he's pretty good. I'll also say that he doesn't have eyebrows, unlike another model I know. Then again, the Freddy picture didn't have eyebrows either, so, you know. When you click on this one, he actually puts his hands in the air. I assume it's meant to be some sort of attack, but it looks like a surrender. Chica is next. She has eyebrows, unlike Freddy. Something I think is worth mentioning is that I genuinely think the only reason I got the colors right on the bib in the From Memory video is because I had already done the colors here so many years prior. Chica looks kind of sad though, but if you click on her, she looks angry instead, or maybe just shocked. The last animatronic is Foxy, who is not finished. It looks like a pretty good start, but I guess I just gave up on him. Oh, and when you click it just goes red. Before you ask, I am not going to finish him. Now, you may be wondering what the version number means. 3.6.1. Well, actually, it's, if I get rid of this extra space here, the number of total lines the code takes up. 361. I thought this was a good way to come up with version numbers at the time. If you look at my other projects, you'll see that a few times. Speaking of which, I'll link this project in the description for anyone who's interested in looking at it. Anyway, that's all for today. See you next time.